welcome back to my channel. And as you can see, we have new bookshelves. So these are not new bookshelves. My husband likes to move furniture. And when we put all of our Christmas stuff away, he's like, you know what? Because these were supposed to go in my kids' rooms with their own books. And he's like, you know what? What if we put them in our room? Because now he's starting to get into reading. So that is pretty much what we did. And my other bookshelf, I'll show it to you later. It's still in the living room, but it's completely different. And now the living room doesn't feel so cluttered. It feels really nice. My bedroom has a lot in it, but it feels very cozy. So let's go shelf by shelf and show you what we got going on. Okay, so on this shelf, this is the top shelf closest to my closet. This is my closet right here, which there's a jacket hanging out, so just don't mind that. This has all of my husband's Harry Potter books that he's reading because he likes to read paperback more than hardback. These are other little Harry Potter books that we've had, that we've been gifted, so we just put them here. He has his Albus Dumbledore, pop. These are from my wedding. These are just candles. They don't have any candles in them right now. I need to put candles in them, just haven't done it yet. And these are, we've been gifted this too. It's supposed to be 9 3/4. The train station. The train is on the other side, but this was built a long time ago. My kids have kind of played with them, so some of them are missing their hair, which is fine. My husband, he wanted to display his watch a little bit, so we put that there. Just some bookmarks for my husband and me. And then my kids are obsessed with this because it talks. And then this is the shelf next to it that's closest to, this is our bedroom door to get into the room. So this is my Hermione one that I got at Universal. I think it is so cute with all the detailing. It is just adorable. And then this is the Lego train that goes with the 9 3/4. This is the mat that came with the wand at Universal. And then these are old books that my husband, somebody gave them to him, like all the Harry Potter books. This is the one I'm currently reading. I just have the paper jacket off, but my husband, he designed this whole top piece. This is to a 3D puzzle of the castle that's in my closet right now because we can't display it because it's humongous. It just fell off, and my kids were wondering what it was. So it's just up in my closet, but sooner or later, that thing is going to get displayed at some point. This is the shelf right under the one with the train. So I have The Word of Bones by Demi Winters and Kingdom of Claw. I have these two. I love this series, and my husband asked me, because my birthday's only in a few days, I wanted Roots of Darkness, which I don't know why it's so much smaller. I know it's novella, but why is it so much smaller? I don't know. It didn't say anything on there. These are the books that I'm currently reading, and I don't like to read with the dust jackets on, so they stay there. Shield of Sparrows, one of my favorite books of all time. Alchemize, this is a book that I really want to read soon, so I have it on top. Heavenbreaker by Sarah Wolf. I love this book to no end. The second book, Hellrunner, was supposed to come out in 2025. It did not. I just saw it's supposed to come out in September now. So I'm really, really, really excited to reread this one. I have been wanting to reread it since I read it the first time. Then we have First Time Caller by B.K. Morrison, which the second one is supposed to be coming out soon. I know that. So that's why I have it up here. Also, it kind of doesn't go with any of my other shelves, so it's just here. And then I have Dracula. I can't really see it from where I'm standing. Dracula by Bram Stoker. I love the little one. And then I have Turn by Julie Kenner, Evil at Heart by Chelsea Kane, and Day Hunter by Jocelyn Drake. These three are ones that I need to put in a video because I need to see if I want to start these series, because these are not the first ones of these series. I don't think this one's the first one. I think this is the second one. I don't know, but we'll see. And then I just have a jar over here with some wands. And then they're the Quidditch hoops, which they were on my daughter's, I think it was her 1-year cake. Oh shoot. 1-year cake, or I had it for the baby shower, and I think I used them on her 1-year cake too. They're 3D printed. I just ordered them online, but yeah, so I have those, and then that's my light switch. And we thought that would bother us, that it's in the shelf, but it really doesn't bother us right now. This is the shelf that's right next to the last shelf I talked about, so it's closer to my closet. These are kind of like my husband's books. So he's reading Dungeon Crawler Carl, the first one, and so am I. He's a little bit farther than me, so I need to catch up. I did get him the second one for Christmas, so because I didn't know if he would read a lot of it during like Christmas break type of situation. So he has the second one. He got this one from a friend to read, and he's in it. I don't know how far along he is, but he's in it. Atomic Habits by James Clear. He picked this one up in San Francisco. Ruth Ware, 0 Days. He picked this one up in San Francisco. Somebody gifted me this Ghost Stories of California. I'll never read it, but I think it's funny to have on the shelf, so I have that. And then, oh no. And then I have all my scary stories to tell in the dark, which, mind you, they're not in the right order, but my husband did that. But yeah, scary stories to tell in the dark. I used to read these all the time, and yet I don't like scary books, but these are freaking great. I love these. Every now and then I'll read them, and I just want to laugh. And then somebody gave him this, A Series of Unfortunate Events, the first one. I've never read it. The Notebook he's had. A Bend in the Road he's had. This is just a little thing for this. This is part of a Christmas Village, and we don't want to put this one away. Also, we lost the box, so that doesn't really help. But this thing doesn't want to stay up, so we're just gonna leave that there for now. We have it here. My husband put this light on because at night sometimes he likes to light it up, but I know that if I ever want to read, there's my book light. I just have a jar of bookmarks, and then we have a little Harry Potter Slytherin house thing back there. It's a little broken from when we put stuff away, so we have to like refix it. But yeah, so that's this shelf, and this is the shelf right under the one we just talked about. So my husband got these domino like tic-tac-toe thing. It's really cute, really simple. And then I got him this book for Father's Day because we do like Bluey. He got me that one for Mother's Day. And then he has his little charging station right here. It's nice because he puts it up, and we have a clock because we don't have a clock in our room. That's the only thing we don't have in our room is a clock. So this is the shelf next to the one I just talked about. So we have The Wren in the Holly Library and The Robin on the Oak Throne by K.A. Lindy. I do really like this series, and I know there's going to be more books. I just don't know when. The Dagger and the Flame and The Rebel and the Rose. I haven't read this one yet, but I want to reread the first one and then read The Rebel and the Rose. I just got it from Book of the Month. I have Light Lark by Lauren Astor. Haven't read this one. The Serpent and the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent. Haven't read this one either. A Touch of Darkness by Scarlett St. Clair and A Touch of Ruin. Haven't read these. The Book of Azrael by Amber V. Nicole. I've read this one. I did really like it. The Tainted Cup by Robert Jackson Bennett. Love this book so much. I want the second one, but I don't think it's in paperback yet, so I'm just waiting for it to get in paperback because I cannot wait for the third one. Quicksilver, which I have the indie edition. Love it. The reason why I haven't gotten Brimstone yet is not in paperback. I'd rather have them all in paperback. Even though the covers won't match, I just want them all in paperback. At least have that part of the books match because the covers don't match. The Night Ends with Fire and The Dragon Wakes with Thunder by KX Song. I've read this one. I have not read this one yet, but I want to reread this one before I read this one. Wild Huntress by Emily Lloyd Jones. I've read it. It's really good. I kind of want to reread it, but it's like a interconnected standalone. So it's all in, she does everything in like the same world, but with different main characters in all of them. So I want to continue on with her. This is the only one of these books that I've ever read. And then I have Phantasma and Enchantra by Kaylee Smith. Also got them for Book of the Month. I did like them. I'm not obsessed with them. So I think the third book is really going to solidify if I'm even going to continue on with the series, but I haven't heard when the third one's even going to come out. So this shelf is right underneath the last shelf. So I have A Fate Inked in Blood and A Curse Carved in Bone by Danielle L. Jensen. I do like this series. They're the Viking stories. I know some people don't like them. I love them. They were great. Heartless Hunter and Rebel Witch by Kristen Cicerelli. I've read these. They're so good. I love them. Under Lock and Key by Lana Ferguson. I love that book. It was so good. The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. Loved it. Fucking Wild by Emily Rath. This is the second book. I have a friend borrowing the first one. This one was really good too. I really liked it. Only for the Week by Natasha Bishop. So good. Love Natasha Bishop. Daydream and Wildfire by Hannah Grace, which, mind you, the first one's just not over here. It's on my desk. I really liked this series, and I know Hannah Grace just came out with a winter book. I might get it at the end of the year. I'm not going to read it right now, but I think it'd be nice to read another Hannah Grace. Divine Rivals and Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross. Love these so much. They're so beautifully written. I couldn't get enough. And then Hideaway by Nora Roberts. Haven't read it yet, but me and my mom used to always read Nora Roberts all the time. So when I found it, I didn't know she was coming out with like her regular type of books because she's kind of gotten into fantasy. And so my mom said after I'm done reading it, she wants to read it. So got to give that to her. The Great Gatsby, which I love, my little edition that I got. It's so cute. And I haven't read The Great Gatsby since school, so I want to reread it. 50 Rich Vampires by Geneva Lee. I want to get the rest, because this is the fourth one. I want to get the rest. Wicked Minds, this is Houston Part 2, and then Shattered Souls is Houston Part 3 by R.A. Smith. The first one, my sister-in-law is borrowing it, so it's not in here, but I want to reread the series so flippin' bad. And so this is my Sarah J. Maas shelf. I have Throne of Glass, which my husband put these up. They're not in order, so I will fix them at some point, but right now, this is what they look like, and I'm not even mad about it. I'm like, you know, my husband tried, put them up, I'm not going to be mad. And then we have my ACOTAR, which my mom got me this one for Christmas. She didn't know I didn't have the rest, so she just got me this one. I will get them at some point, slowly, but I think I want to slowly get them before the next book comes out, because I want it in hardback too. And then I have the 3 Crescent City books. I love Sarah J. Maas. I love her books so much. I really need to fix this. Now that I know, like, for sure, like, they're completely not in order, now it's going to bother me. And then now this is my bottom shelf. This is all Cassandra Clare. So I have Swordcatcher and the Ragpicker King by Cassandra Clare, which I know there's going to be a third one. I think it's called The Bone Carver. I don't know, but I like to reread these because they're so in-depth worlds that I don't want to be confused in the third one. So I'm going to reread those at some point. And then this is all the Shadowhunter universe. The first one, my sister-in-law is using it, so I have all the books. I don't think they're in order. I was trying to do it off the top of my head instead of getting my paper. I don't know if they're completely in order, but I mean, they look relatively in order. And then this is the other side, so I still had to root, like, more Cassandra Clare, Shadowhunter universe. I had The Striker and the Defender by Anna Huang. Loved it. Wild Card by Elsie Silver. My sister has the first 3. She just finished the first one, so I need to give her this one to try. Caraval by Stephanie Garber. Haven't read it yet. This is the Black Veil University series by B.M. Clemton. The first one, my sister-in-law is also using that one, but I do really like this series, and I'm hoping maybe in a year or 2 I might reread them. And then I have The Selection. The Selection is so good. And I think that's really my first, like, almost like bachelorette type of book series that I've ever read, and made me really like that. So, okay, so that's my bookshelf, and I think it's going to be nice because I want to do a lot of updates in front of my books, but it was in the living room. And my kids, it's kind of hard because they're always in the living room, and they're always being loud and stuff. This way I'll be able to close my doors, be a little bit more quiet, be able to do my updates in front of my shelf. I'm so excited. But I do want to show you my bookshelf in the living room. But these are my old shelves. Now it has all my kids' books, it has knickknacks, my husband put a game right here. We wanted it to look cozy, and we put some plants, and I really like it. I'm really loving it, and it's on a different wall. This is the wall that the 2 little bookshelves used to be on with a little table, but now it's this way. And so because we opened up an entire wall moving this shelf, we made myself reading it, so I'm going to show you that now. So this is the reading area. I know you can't really see me, but I want you guys to see it. So this is this is the table that used to be between the bookshelves that were on that wall. I put my little light that used to be on my nightstand, but I didn't realize my husband never told me it bothered him at night. So it never bothered me, but it bothered him until one night you turned it off. I have my little humidifier thing that's like my husband's thing. It's like you put the, I can't even think of it right now, but you put it in there, comes out, makes it smell nice. Then I have my chair with the pillow and the blanket that I have crocheted myself with my little fiddle leaf fig that we've had for years, and then this painting that my husband and I did ourselves. And there's like a little table over there. I didn't know where to put it because I have this table here. It's just there until we can find a location for it. But yeah, that's my little reading area. That's where I'm going to end my vlog. I really like that we moved some things around, and like the shelves are already pretty full, and we know that. So we have agreed that once like they start filling up, he has that one shelf that just has like his charger thing on it. We can change it up. We'll change it up. I also have our nightstands are also kind of like bookshelf style. We can put books there. I have my dresser. We could put books there. And then, if anything, we could start putting some floating shelves. Like, it'll be fine. We're gonna make it work because, like, he's kind of becoming a reader now. And I really want him to also enjoy reading as much as I do. So I want him to be, like, putting them up and having fun with it. So I like my bookshelves. I'm really excited. Like, my husband had a good idea. He loves to move furniture. That's the problem, is, like, I like to move knickknacks. Like, on my shelf, I'll move them. I'm not a big furniture mover. My husband is. And the moment we started putting things away, let's move this, let's move this. We moved the 3 bookshelves. He even made us move the couch, made us move the coffee table. He made me move my dresser, hampers, like, so many things. So now I have to remember where things are, because now he wants to change, like, almost all my cabinets in my kitchen. So pray for my sanity. Pray for, like, the hope that I can still find things in my kitchen, because he wants to move a lot of shit. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. I hope you like my bookshelves, and I will see you in my next video.